We're getting into the good cards now, the ones that freak people out. Don't be freaked out by these cards. There is actually really helpful advice in these cards, so don't fear the Reaper. This card is the card of transformation and rebirth. It does not mean that you're going to expire anytime soon, okay? You see, when things become stagnant, and we don't always notice them becoming stagnant overnight, things have to change in order for the good things that you want to come in. So I'm going to refer to the law of attraction again, because sometimes we're using it without even realizing. But when you use the law of attraction, you might just be using it to bring in some coin or something, and yet it can really flip your world upside down, and you wouldn't realize that that was why it was happening. Sometimes for you to be in that place to receive that coin, it may mean that something in your world has to change for that to happen that you might not have realized was stagnant for some time. Something has to end so something new can begin. If certain attitudes, certain beliefs, or a certain way of living isn't working for you anymore, it's time to let these go if you pull this card. So this card depicts endings and new beginnings. It's all good. This card aligns with the astrological sign of Scorpio, because Scorpios have a great ability to transform pain into love. Advice from the Death cards. A lot of the time we struggle with change as we get older. We become rooted in our habits, and we know that things have to change in order for new things to come about, but we don't like it as much. We struggle to adapt, or we think we're going to struggle to adapt. The advice from this card is telling you, if that is where you're at right now, maybe look at a situation in the past where something kind of fell apart, and you look back now and you're so glad that happened because something amazing and better came through. Now's the time to kind of hold on to that, to realize that plays out here too and now for you. Whatever changes is changing for your higher goods. So have faith that anything changing in your life right now, however shocking, however horrible, things are going to get better. If you are struggling to cope with the changes or recent changes that have happened, just know that any pain and intensity you may be feeling right now can pass, and it can be turned into love. It may not feel it right now, but it will get better. Keyword meanings of the Death cards: endings, letting go, moving forward, and transition.